Welcome to the video. This is a review of Super Mario Bros. Wonder, the trailers, game not out yet. To basically put it, I'm going to go over each section, and I'm going to tell how I feel, how this could be good, what's bad, and what we think might be in the full game. I very much like the Bowser design, very much straight off. Also, I like how he becomes a castle. As you can see right there, he becomes the castle. This is more like I say what I want to say when I say it. I love these Piranha Plant designs. I think the more edgier look is actually something good for the Super Mario Bros. Game. And the crazy eyes give me a more cartoonish look, which they are going for, which is good. I like these little houses. They give very Toad house appearances, but not. So far, I think these could be a very fun and interesting part. I love this little part of his ship actually moving.
Now, it's up to Mario and friends to stop Bowser and save the Flower Kingdom.
I like how they wave goodbye. I very much like the Yoshis, the Nabbits, and everything. And right here you can see every character except Nabbit on screen.
In this presentation, we'll go over what's new in Mario's latest
I like the purple coins.
adventure, the Super Mario Bros. Wonder game. Let's jump in.
The Flower Kingdom. I love we're in a new kingdom this time. It's always the same. So this new taste could actually be very good for the actual world. It's going to give us a new story. What they can do is so much bigger now. New enemies. Look at that. Those new enemies. That new enemy. That new enemy. That's an old enemy. That's a Koopa Troopa. I mean, look at these worlds. They look very nice.
Many trials await amidst the picturesque scenery and radiant cascades of shining falls.
I like how there's very different puzzles and it's all not just outside.
Dive into the sea.
I like how they're trying to go really goofy.
At the heart of the Flower Kingdom, the Petal Isles.
You know, very goofy is actually good for this game.
With white sand as far as the eye can see.
That's actually some...
Uncanny forest lined with giant mushrooms.
I like that.
A scorching hot.
I love how they have very different level mechanics. And how they're actually revamping some enemies. So not all enemies are the same.
Map in each world to select a course.
That's cool, you know.
You can even walk freely through open
I like the idea of free play. I like that we can go where we want and take our time. Also, I like that some you can see the stars telling how difficult this level will be, so you know what you're getting into.
Once you played a course, you can quickly come back to it through the course's menu. It's an easy
That's
way
very
to know once you
handful.
want to play again.
I also like these Roller Koopa derbies. I feel like there's going to be a whole roller skating boss would be a very interesting idea for that world. I like the flowers, but for some people they could be very annoying. But I think they will be muted in the game.
I wonder what Goombas taste like.
Might give you hints
Wonder if you can get over there.
I wonder.
or coins.
You'd share your water with me?
That might be handful because you gotta be like, you know. Now the characters. This is where this game strives.
Besides
Mario,
you can
Luigi,
also play
Peach,
as
Daisy, Yellow Toad, Blue Toad,
Luigi.
all the Yoshis, and Nabbit, who might be Bowser Jr. That was a big theory back in the back in the day. Is Nabbit, you know, that's for a whole nother theory.
So go with your favorite.
But yeah, look, they all play the same, so that's very nice. I love how you can throw your shells upward.
Won't take damage. They're a great
These are actually very good for little kids and like your beginners, if you know.
Careful, though, they'll still lose a life if they fall down a pit. So watch your step.
I wonder if Nabbit can store power-ups like he did in the olden game.
And spit them back at enemies.
I love the background. Very nice
Some of the new
background.
ones you'll find.
Now, to enemies.
We'll copy the player and jump when you jump.
I love the enemies of this game.
Melon piranha plants will spit seeds from their
These are
mouths.
actually an old Yoshi's Island reference with the whole watermelon power-up.
Fly at you and stick their
I also
beaks
like the
where they
Condart.
belong. When conchs attack,
I love the Goops. I actually like the Goops more than the Kongs, which is weird, but Mumsy looked like a very fun time. Mamas, I think, they remind me of Whoopers, I think, which is amazing. You know, all these enemies look very nice. Now the Goombas are returning. Okay, I did say I'd like... Okay, so I'm not gonna pause, but when it goes to a new section, I'm gonna talk about that. New power-ups. I'm gonna talk about the power-ups while it plays. Okay.
Let's look at the new power-ups you can find.
The new power-ups.
In elephant form.
Elephant form. I like elephant. The animation's very good.
Swing your trunk to attack
I like how all the enemies go flying.
and even do this.
It's very multifunctional, which is very good.
Blocks and dash across large gaps.
This is gonna be good for some puzzles. I say, a lot of good puzzles.
And spray it out. Who knows what might happen?
Thank you. That trunk sure is useful, huh?
Dude, I do like that.
Mario, though.
I like how they all can turn. Some people are thinking that there will be different power-ups, and all, you know, for different animals, which, you know, seems good on paper. I think this is the way they're going, and I like it. The bubble, I think, has potential. The bubble could be good for speed runs and just really make the game easier.
Nearby foes. You can take care of enemies surrounding you in one go.
But I have to say, Bubble is my least favorite power-up we have been shown. Like, it's good, okay? Like, look, you know. Yes, that's handful. Like platforms, you know. More Koopa Troopas. They bounce. You probably didn't notice it, but for a split second, they bump tails and they bounce. Drill. Drill, I think, actually has some of the most big potential. I mean, they're actually making their power-ups do more than just shoot fire. Look at that, you know. You could use elephant or you could use drill. They're really trying to show that you can do a lot more. I mean, some hidden coins can be awesome. Look, they just bumped right there, which I think is so cool. And there's a fire piranha plant that you can't really see anymore. But, all of this is very good. I like the little animations they do for each. You know, that little animation, so simple, but it's such a good idea.
Or swap them to better fit the situation.
This even makes puzzles easier and not limited, making you have to go back multiple times. Though, Wonder, okay, Wonder I actually love.
This is a wonder flower, a plant that grows.
The design's awesome. I like how each color represents each kingdom, which is cool.
Release it when in bloom. That's the power Bowser was after.
Bowser really went weird there.
When you touch a wonder flower in a course.
Also, as you can tell, the whole world just swoops right up when Wonder Flowers happen.
Pipes might start moving.
Wonder Flowers are gonna change the game. They're gonna make a level, even the worst level, and they could do something really weird and still make it good. So Wonder effects are all good. Everything about this game is good. But
Bubbles might bubble up.
these Wonder effects, everything, the power-ups are gonna add so much more creativity. The enemies are gonna be so much fun, and these Wonder effects are gonna make puzzles so much cooler. You know, and the story.
Might become a Goomba?
I also like how you have to run from Mamas, because Mamas eat Goombas, as shown. You know, I like how some of these are actually power-ups. That's actually a reference to the P-Balloon, which I think is awesome. I also like how the Wonder Seeds are different too,
And the course will return to normal.
which is also good. I like how you have to get rid of these piranha plants and stuff, because that's very useful.
You'll also earn
I like how you restore the houses, kind of showing you're restoring the land. You get 2 for a level, which is pretty fair. The badges. This is an interesting part of the game.
As your adventure progresses, you'll unlock in-game badges.
These badges can do so much in the game. And I think,
There are a variety of badges. Each
you know,
with its
some
own
dolphin
special
kick,
ability.
timed, crouching high jump, floating high jump. A lot of jumping.
Slow your
Parachute
fall
cap.
With the parachute cap badge.
That, you know, that's an interesting one.
Your wall wall jumping abilities.
That could be that's also really good. Wall climb jump is really gonna help.
Unleash a burst of speed while underwater
Oh, we
by
need this for
jumping
water
off
levels, of
You
course.
can also break underwater blocks.
It's like the frog suit from Super Mario 3.
Bounding leap with the crouching high jump.
That one's good, but it's not gonna be useful for all. The grappling vine can save some clutch moments.
Recover from dangerous drops.
Safety bounce is good for little kids.
Easily find important items using the
Sensor's really good for those completionists.
Draw in nearby moolah with the coin magnet badge.
I don't like this. I think that should just be Nabbit's invisibility. Invisibility is just a joke. This is gonna be its own speedrun invisibility.
Jet run badge.
Non-stop dashing,
And
really
run
good
the air
too.
a bit. There are many more badges with different
Also, as you can tell, all of them are flower
to the
related,
adventure.
which makes sense, you know.
Only one badge can be equipped per course.
I like that. There's some special badges off the very off, you can see, on the very right side.
Grab a different badge and
I
try
think those badges are actually really secret or, you know, very good. I like how you can complete them. You know, there's also red flowers too. Also, when you complete a poplin, they bloom, which I guess shows a set of completion, which is also very good. Multiplayer. Multiplayer's iffy when you talk about Nintendo. Unless we're talking about Super Smash, you know.
Pick your favorite character and jump into the adventure.
I like how everyone.
Local co-op.
Ooh, those enemies look really cool. They're like spiky wigglers. Look at them, spiky wigglers. Those are spiky wigglers. I'm gonna call them that.
Back into action.
I love how terrified they look as like they're my time is up, my child.
Just so you know, if someone is playing as a Yoshi, you can
ride a Yoshi, which I think is
ride them
awesome.
around the course. Even if you're also playing as a Yoshi,
I don't know,
or if
you
you're an
know.
elephant.
I love how the Yoshi struggles with an elephant. He's like, get off of me.
If you
Online
click
play.
you might see other players on the
Online
world map
play is always a
using voices.
difficult subject for Mario games,
These are
and
people from around the world enjoying the game in real time.
it looks
Here is
fun.
Live player shadows. Just like in local co-op.
It looks like it has some
You
potential.
can come back to life by bumping into a live player shadow.
You know, it has great
Players
potential.
can send greetings and share in-game items. Even though you won't be playing together directly, you'll get to experience a subtle connection with other players online as you
That's
enjoy
what we
the
want, a
same
subtle
adventure
connection.
together.
Because there's no griefing, there's no
You
throwing
can also
someone
place
off.
a standee in a course.
Standees are also really useful.
Standees can revive
I know that I said this, but they're really
stand in
helping
not
with
so
little
easy
kids and
areas
stuff.
and help your fellow
This
players.
is, you know, for people who don't want this, they don't have to use this. But for people who struggle with these certain things, it's perfect.
When you come into contact with an online player or their standee, you'll see their username and
Heart points.
these points show how much
I
they
feel a
help
little
other
weird
players
about
on
heart
their
points.
adventure. Reviving ghosts, gifting items.
It just seems like you have to get more and more, so you seem like a good
Earn
person.
you heart points.
I mean, what if I went into a public world
Playing
with
online,
not a
you also
lot?
have the option of
You know.
creating a room to get together with
I like that you can
friends.
create a room so you can
In
play
the
with your
shared room,
friends.
You can see which courses your friends are playing, enter courses together, and even race through certain courses. Start a race.
This I like.
leading the race
Friend
block.
races are actually pretty interesting, I think. I think a little competition
Then
like
make a
this
run for it.
would be fun. Because everyone loves a good speedrun. And this is actually exactly what we need.
Reaching the goal pole isn't the only way to finish a race, though. In some courses, you'll need to grab a wonder seed. Or
That's
defeat
our
a boss instead.
that's a mini boss. Not a full boss,
Whether you're
a mini
casually
boss.
Connecting with players from around the world, or syncing up with friends for riveting races, you can enhance your experience with online play.
I like the little swimming birds. In turn, this game's beautiful. The only thing is I'm scared about online play. But otherwise, the enemies, everything looks good. I'm matching when this game comes out, I will make a video series on it. You know, basic stuff. Please like and subscribe, yada yada. The purple coins I think I like, 'cause that way it's a little hard. I like these, how you have to pull on them. And also, I like how when you do how you have to chip away to
Jump
get,
into the unexpected
you know,
with Mario
they
and
still
Friends,
kept the
where
superstar, which is
Super Mario
important.
Brothers Wonder launches on the
In
Nintendo
conclusion,
Switch
this
system
game's gonna be
October 20th.
awesome. It's gonna be
Plus,
really good
a
for
new
us.
Nintendo Switch
In this new
OLED model, Mario Red
The
Edition,
model,
is also
I don't know,
on
I
the
don't
way.
care about this type of
If you look
stuff, but
closely,
like,
you'll find Mario and some hidden
for the
coins.
ones who go crazy, this is your
Nintendo
type of
Switch
stuff, but
OLED model
I have no
Mario
complaints
Red
about the
Edition
game,
launches
except more
October
power-ups. Give us 2 more power-ups, and I would be so happy. But, you know, that's a lot of work. So, you know, thanks for watching about everything. Super Mario Wonder is shaping out to be the greatest, the kickback that Nintendo needs for Mario. Because, like, you know, I'm a Pikmin fan myself, so I'm eating good. I'm Pikmin and Kirby. I ate so good this year. But Mario's been really, except from Super Mario RPG, that's really good. But, you know, to basically put it, this is really going to help us. Really help Nintendo, the fans, and people who just want a fun game to play. And, you know, not too hard like Legend of Tears of the Kingdom, that's so complex. Something fun, something easy that everyone can do, and can actually make videos. That's all I got to say about it. Thank you for watching, and I don't know, see you next time.